Like, damn, babe, I just don't understand. What's the problem? I just don't understand why we gotta go through the same shit every day. Damn, like this some bullshit.
You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
The licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that really different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick the tipping.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yo, I'm always laughing at something, but no, for real. Welcome back, y'all. Tonight we gonna get into some things because this was a pretty lit episode. I will say so myself. I was actually very intrigued. Tonight we gonna have like a little high slash talk episode. The weed ain't really hitting, so don't worry. I'm not like off my rocker, like, not able to comprehend the storyline type hop. But anyway, let's get right into it. I know I talk too damn much. Let's get right into it. So as you can see on the screen, Biggie and Stunna got into it. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yo, have you ever seen the commercial for the soccer boppers, more than a pillow fight? Y'all ever seen that commercial? It's like next to the zoo piles, zoo piles. You know that shit. That's what that's what Stunna and fucking Biggie was giving me, like zoo pile. Like they was like it was tissue. Like it was like kind of sad to watch. And I'm thinking like Biggie did have on heels, I think, but then they also had a chance to like, I don't know, swing 2 times. And I just like, not 2 times, but 2 more. I guess it was like 2 rounds. They had the first one. It was a boom. Then it was a boom again. But it was like, I don't know, y'all. Like the fight left me real confused, I would say, in my opinion, because it was like, I know y'all seen the viral TikTok when they both threw their hands up and everybody was like, oh, like they was making jokes about it when the previews first came out. That TikTok goes exactly with this fight. Like, I don't think nobody should be bragging about nothing from this fight. If I had to be the one to pick something, I guess I'm finna have to go with Biggie. I mean, Biggie, she damn near side twisted, slammed her. I guess that's what, yo, I'm not trying to be smart, but don't Biggie kind of look like Yogi Bear in this picture on the screen right now? Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's Yogi Bear and that other guy. That's from like cartoons back in the day when they had like Jungle Book. Oh, move on before you get canceled, yo. Move on before you get canceled. Not me about to compare Biggie to somebody on Jungle Book. Yo. Alright, so moving along past the fight. Stunna girl, because it was a lot of situations that was going on, like as far as word mouth. So last week, remember when I told y'all that Stunna said that Biggie was asleep? Remember last week when I told y'all that Stunna said Biggie was sleeping with bitches? she act like a man. Well, both of those go. Yo, I fucking love y'all. Yo, alright, for real. I can't look at the screen no more, bro. I fucking love Natalie. Like, y'all, this episode, I think this is one of the best episodes so far. The way it flowed, the way that the scenes were, and it's crazy because I was just talking about the scenes last week. They had the little limo with the light back, and Tommy and I think Biggie was sitting in there. It was more of a vibe. This episode was more of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, fucking, they're fighting or whatever. Going to the key points because I'm probably going to step over something somebody said. Biggie basically was talking about Stunner be fucking for bread and she be looking crazy. In this episode, she did kind of look crazy as far as like attraction wise, and I always give it to her like she's beautiful, but I'm going to get into like the whole attraction wise thing, and I know I'm a man and I really can't speak on it, and etc and etc. But just as a viewer of this show, I will be giving my personal opinion on like the whole face this episode. So they was talking about that, you know, Stunner girl, I guess she came around the house or something. They was arguing. What the hell did Biggie say? Biggie said something. She was like, no. Stunner was like, I got your chain. She was wiping her her ass with the chain. I don't know why I wasn't trying to cuss. Like, I don't, fuck YouTube. No, not fuck y'all, but, Stunner was like rubbing her ass all on the chain. Yeah, I got your chain. Da da da. She was like, I don't care. Biggie was like, I don't care because I worked hard for that. And whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop the woo. And it's just like, Biggie, you do care because you damn near about to cry. That's real life why Biggie got mad. Stunner basically threw the chain, talking about, yo, she cares so much about a chain. And Biggie basically was like, you've been waiting so long to do that and da-da-da. And then now that we think about it and we do go back, because I kind of was having flashbacks through this episode in some way. I do feel like Stunner be trying to grab people chain, and then I did hear about the whole Cuban doll situation. I don't really know a lot about that, but I do know a chain was eventually involved as well with Cuban doll. And I think Biggie, like, something else funny that Biggie said. She said, like, she was going to hell. And then I think Stunner Girl called Biggie a cow. Just a whole bunch of petty stuff. Moral of the story, Biggie walks into the house. Natalie asks, is everything done? They good? She like, yeah, whatever. You know, you got Tommy in the confessional. She like, oh, she can't really... You know, she lost her voice from the night before, aka drinking like a cow. Cause they always, you all know what's crazy. It's anybody who ever does baddies, they always lose their voice because they was drinking or getting high, or you get what I'm saying, or doing something. It never be a situation where it's like, well, we was doing this, and that because of this, and that. So, anyway, moral of the story, they be high. Allegedly. So they go into the house. The cameras is following Biggie. Biggie like, oh, yo, bro, on some real, I mess with y'all. I felt like I was in the movie Belly. Like, I really felt like I was real life watching Shaquisha and get into it on 125th near Caesar and from Black Ink Cruise Shop. Like, I really felt like we in the hood now, baby. Like, if you ever seen that, like, I don't know, just Biggie in this whole scene, like, I feel like she was like losing herself. Like, I really feel like she was like hurt, and she was walking up the steps, and she was just like, yeah, I really put you my girl, and yeah, because nigga, she was real aggressive with the niggas, you know what I mean? It was giving me real shit, what is it called? I'm trying to be shady and I can't even think of the damn thing. It was giving me real Cuban. Like, you know, like, yeah, my niggas just and all this other stuff, but it was giving me real, like, I'm Cuban behavior. And you feel me? Like, I don't know, Stunner Girl had a scratch on her face. Biggie walks to the room. She like they still following her. At this point, production is playing in Biggie face because they like rushing following her to the room, and she like, yo, for real, cause if y'all, and then she speaking Spanish, and then she goes to shut the door, and she like, because he's like, don't follow me here because I will doff your shirt. She was, I think it was like, off your shit or doff your shirt. You think that's normal? Like you telling them like you gonna duff they shit? What type of sense in the world does that make? So y'all know this the part I'm trying to hop from situation to situation. I was kind of going in order. Y'all know I'm not really about to go in order because my memory is like pew, through the roof, and I'm probably about to light this blunt in like 4 minutes. So anyway, after that, I guess they all have a meeting, and you know they like it's DJ Sky, Biggie, Tommy down there, and then you know you walk the Biggie walks into the Biggie walks into the fucking the kitchen, and she like, well, you wanna know what's crazy? Biggie actually came out the room with a cigarette in her hand and a gown on. So I don't know what was happening. Was that her feel good clothes? So anyway, they're in the kitchen. Biggie's drinking wine. Tommy in there looking like a dying horse. Masok Smena, like, God bless her. You know, Kat is upstairs with Stunner. She like, yeah, you know, I was really giving, you know, she was like, I really peeped the energy, da da da. And it kind of was to me personally. It kind of was giving like Kat had a little bit of animosity. Like I kept feeling the energy, and you know, it's crazy. They got to stop doing this because you too pretty. It kind of sounded hostile at a moment. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just felt like Kat undermined it, had pressure. And when we got to the kitchen, it was more of like, Rolly was saying, she was like, oh, we don't got a problem with Kat. She just be up there with Stunner or whatever. And then, you know, she ain't say that verbatim, but that's basically what was said. And then, you know, Biggie was like, yeah, there ain't no problem. She just up there babysitting her or something like that. She said something smart. And everybody basically was in the kitchen like, you know, like everybody just was in the kitchen talking about the situation. DJ Sky didn't know what was going on. She not even doing her job because Rock's still there. So what are you even doing? Like, cut her hours in half. She is not sticking up to her responsibilities that's in the job code of conduct. Anyway, so what's her name? Rolly like, oh yeah, you know, we have a problem with such and such, boom, boom, boom. She just be up there with Stunner. But before, when they walked in the room, the Rolly was like, why you beat her like that? Or something like that. So did the other girls, were the other girls there to see and we didn't see the other girls? Or is Rolly dicky in? Because it seems like Rolly's dicky and then she's trying to like form a little thing. I don't know, y'all. Like this whole thing around, we're going to talk about Rolly later, but Rolly been giving me a little fake and like a little bit, this whole lifestyle of a streaming TV service app is like getting to her head. But we gonna talk about more topics coming up. Anyway, Stunner was talking to Natalie or something. I don't even remember what that was about. All I know is she was like, come here, Natalie, I love you. And oh, no, Natalie said when they was in the kitchen that she was going to have a talk with Stunner because it do be giving like dark energy and all this other stuff, which I said that. She kind of hit it on the nose because I had said that already too. Like Stunner kind of giving me dark. She was giving me dark energy at first. But I really don't think this part was Stunner's fault. But Natalie basically, I don't remember word for word verbatim what Natalie said in the kitchen, but Natalie basically said, yeah, she gonna go up there and check her about that. Natalie did not have the same energy that they had in that conversation when she went upstairs. Natalie went and like side cutted and cookie cutted it and all this other stuff and I'm glad I got to Natalie because Natalie was the main one outside. Like, oh my God, what happened? So we just can't have a talk, y'all. And at one point, she did have Biggie and Stunner separated. But it was just like she was trying to act like that's why she didn't ask Biggie to go, you feel me, do this or do that. And Stunner hit it right on the nose too. When they was out in the backyard, she was like, it's giving world lapdog manipulation, she said when Tommy came to the door. So it's like, I know I'm not the only one that was saying that Natalie's trying to manipulate this girl. So in real life, the energy must be really out in the air. If we really want to talk about it, let's talk about it. That's how you can tell. I just gave y'all 2 examples how Biggie might be a lapdog. But I still love Biggie. But I just gave y'all literally 2 examples on how Biggie might be a lapdog. And if y'all don't catch the examples, replay the audio. So what happens after that? We had to talk with Stunner and Tommy. Not Stunner and Tommy. Tommy and Biggie in the car. And Biggie, you know, I guess Tommy asking what's going to be with the girls that's on the bus and etc. Because I guess Tommy ain't really getting a lot of alone airtime with people. And Tommy strikes me more as a guy's girl than a girl's girl. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just, I don't know. Like, Tommy is just more heightened. So, moral of the story, because I'm going to just leave the jet for the end, but everything like that. We actually doing good time. And hold up, since we do good time, let me give y'all a little intermission in the story. So, if you made it this far, you're a real one. So, if you, hold on, let me like this. So, if you was here last Sunday, you know I had lost my job. That Thursday. So from that Thursday to the next Thursday, I went to the job interview. I got the job call Monday. Filled out a bunch of applications on Indeed on Sunday. Got the call Monday. Went to the interview Tuesday. Came back for the second interview Thursday. Was offered it that night. Let me give you your background check. Boom, boom, boom. Gets to Saturday, can you please fill out this W-2 because your background check came back cool so we can get you into training next week. So they just literally, you see, sometimes it doesn't hurt to cuss people out because even though this will be my 3rd job this year, y'all, it was just like, I cussed y'all out, I said what I said, and I still got a job because I'm still about to start my job and I'm still going to get paid on the week that I was supposed to get paid. So it's just like... But you know what makes it even better, y'all? Because I've been talking to like, all right, I'm about to get back to Baddies, but I've been talking to like, you know, I don't want to say the government because that sounds real like oppish. But you know, I've been talking to the little people behind the scenes and they like, oh, the fact that you had 11 W-2s last year, let's try to see if we can get you residual income. I'm not going to speak on it right now because I don't like to bring things up. But oh, I'm about to get my check and y'all about to be sick. And my last job about to be sick because then I'm getting the check and I got a job. And the lady made it pretty clear that I was going to get what I got interviewed for. So thank you, government. But no, anyway, all right, we back to it. So a moral of the story, they goes to, they in the thing. So they goes, so I'm thinking that the store robbery was like fake and all this other stuff. Cause you know, the cameras and stuff was running there. But then when Rolly seemed to like come out of the store and she's like, yo, can we hurry up? Can y'all move? I'm like, I know somebody went in there before the girls went in there and was like, we gonna pay for everything that they take. And here's $200 or something. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that Rolly was sounding like she was out of breath, like, come on, y'all, can we drive? I know Zeus ain't dumb enough to do a crime on TV. I know they're not. Like, my thing is, I don't know if y'all think I'm dumb, stupid, slow, or high. I might be high a little bit. Check that box. I don't know if y'all think I'm dumb, stupid, slow, or high, but it's just the simple fact of, I know they didn't steal. Y'all come, I know they didn't steal, and I know they're not trying to make me think that they stole. like production don't go into places, tell them, ask them, can we film there? And then after that, do y'all little scenes and walk in and stuff. I know personally y'all not going into places just filming. And I know personally, like, they didn't just steal nothing on TV. I don't care if it's not, well, on streaming app. I don't even care if it's not national TV, no nothing. That's evidence. See, me, one time, guess I gotta tell y'all a little story. Me, one time, I remember I went to the mall. I had like 2 bags. I stole a bag out of Macy's. I left the mall with 63 shirts that day. That's when I knew I had a problem. That time I didn't get caught, but I eventually, don't listen to nothing I'm saying, y'all. I'm really a bad influence. Like, don't listen to nothing I'm saying. But anyway, so after that, they did what they did, Rolly was like, where the other girls at? This was really supposed to be an experience. Da, 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 da. I don't know what cheap ass excuse Natalie had gave that's why they was separating, but I don't know. I guess it was because of Biggie and Stunner. It was just something that really split it up so they could look like they had more scenes. But I like the little scene with Biggie and Tommy in the limo, because that was like, the limo had the nice lights in the mix of it. That was a good little scene. You know what I'm saying? The bus scenes, I be tired of seeing the bus scenes, low key. The PJ, I mean, that's cool. But like the club scenes, I be kind of over. Like, let me see them walking down the street or something. I need to see them go to the convenience store. I need y'all to really bring it into real life. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I need it to not feel forced. But no. So then after that, all of that happened. That really wasn't nothing to talk about. Tommy, she was kind of like giving off like a energy where it was like, like she was hugging everybody, but I could tell she didn't really want to hug Cat or anything like that. And I was just like, yeah, it's giving off of like, I don't really be around females like that. And I mean, that's cool. But so then after that, we on a PJ. Everything on the bus went good. We on a PJ. And they doing like compare and contrasts. And I can say, this is what I also was looking at through this episode too. Zeus, Natalie, I meant to start clapping in the beginning. I don't know, y'all. I'm one of them people I try to think about everything I'm gonna do. I get on here and it be nothing like that. It be hot shit, garbage, trash. But no, for real though. I was supposed to get on here and clap because y'all, the way this episode was produced, I feel like y'all was getting the scenes out really quick. Y'all was talking your crap. Y'all was going along. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't everybody talking about the same scene. We only needed that talk about the Biggie and Stunner one time. Even though I know y'all gonna bring it up next episode, we only needed that one time. And then, the fact that Tommy and them got the ski masks from Forever 21, that was funny as hell. And all that other crap. I just had to throw that in there because I had thought about it before. I'm just freestyling today, y'all. This weed not even, I'm really about to fight my weed, man, because this shit not even, this some bull. This some bull. But no, so then after that, I really need to stop saying after that. They basically were on the plane. That's done with Tommy and them scene. I try to review it the best I could. They on the bus, and not the bus, they on the plane. And Razor basically was trying to bring it up. Well, what do you think that could stop do? And then Stunner basically, like, Stunner got kind of a guard up. She kind of like, well, because you can tell it was that one word. I forgot what Razor had said, but Razor had said something about little girl or something. And, you could tell Stunner fade. That was like a trigger word for her. And then, you had not Stunner, but you had Razor, like, Razor called Stunner little girl, whatever. That was kind of like a trigger word for her. She didn't actually call her little girl, but she mentioned the word little girl into what they was talking. And you can tell Stunner whole demeanor changed. That's when the energy was really starting to shift. But Razor was kind of pushing it. And you can tell and you can kind of see we getting the storyline of Razor's low key don't act the same when she drunk and she can't hold her liquor and she angry drunk. That's really what I'm getting from it. You know, they had their little back and forth. I'm not about to point every detail out, but that got to that. By the time they said they landed on the ground, and if it was in the air, I don't think they could say it for like, you know, legal purposes that they was fighting in the air. But you know, they was throwing their little things, whatever. We really couldn't see nothing, so I'm not about to sit here and be like, whatchamacallit tore her up, and Razor had to get her wig. But Razor was saying certain stuff when she was drunk, and I was like, yeah, you might need help. I think you harboring some stuff, and you just got your businesses and everything built on everything, and that's why you making yourself look how you look. But and you doing what you're doing. It's because of past trauma. But anyway, next episode, Tommy act like she was about to fight everybody. Rolly act like she wasn't about to get up. Cat wasn't about to get up. I'm like, why everybody acting mild and old? Like, why y'all letting her talk to her like that? Lo was the only one really standing her ground, looking like she about to go to Paris. You know, Natalie with the thinking somebody want to see her boobs out. This all next episode. But anyway, tonight was real. See y'all next week. Goodbye. Bye.